thing I tell them anything, they're just like, that's Cass manipulating you, and I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck, whatever.
So I'm sitting there, I couldn't sleep, went laid on the right couches. Joel was on the other one, I could tell he wanted to tell me something. He came over to my couch, and he was like, yeah, so he just wants to know if I would still, after all this
vote for him.
Would vote for him. That's all he fucking cares about. And I knew it, and I kind of lost my shit on him. So he started by saying, yeah, so I was just in the hot tub area with Phil. And I saw them out here because I came to say goodnight. Mm-hmm. And I could tell they were talking like something, I don't know. So anyways, we were just talking to Phil in the hot tub area, and he was just saying, yeah, like, congratulations, bro, like, we're in Final 3, like, we'll get team up next week, and it'll be us in Final 3. And the brothers want to take Joel to Final 3 because they think that Joel will take him to Final 2 and that you'll take them to Final 2.
I know, they do.
And that's what they're doing. Because that's their thinking process, and that's what they want. They want to get Tim out next week, not Joel.
They think that if you stay this week, that they'll be gone next week.
Exactly, and that's why they want me gone. But that might risk you of going home next week.
I know.
And if I say you will not go home next week, and I'm telling you that 100% certainty, 100%. If Joel stays, he might go home next week. And then he was saying, okay, so he said, Joel obviously wants to take Tim to Final 2. What he was saying, because he thinks he could, like, they're going to work together, Joel and Tim. Joel has always been Tim's favorite for the win. Because he's played an honest, integral game, blah, blah, blah. He's the underdog. He's had so much adversity in his life, blah, blah, blah. If I see in this game and you save me, and I make sure I get Tim's vote, because right now he's still like, oh, I need to weigh out the pros and cons of everything at this point. Like, you didn't use a veto on me. All bets are off at this point. And if you save me this week, I will make sure you don't leave next week. Because if, see, Tim wins HOH. Puts you and the brothers up.
This is my problem,
Joel
though.
will vote you out.
This is my problem, though.
What?
Is that Joel will vote me out.
Yeah.
Over Tim and the brothers, I think.
If you keep me safe, I would vote Tim out over you.
What would you vote Tim out over the brothers?
Would I vote Tim out over the brothers? What kind of deal do you want to make? If you keep me safe this week, the ball's in your court, and I owe you. Because I'm going home right now.
This is my thing, is
if Tim makes it to the end, he wins. And I don't think the international thing's a thing anymore. He's played, I think, one of the best games in the house.
This is my thing, is right now, I am working with the brothers.
Right.
And right now, the brothers are good with Joel.
Right.
So, and that is their thing. Mm-hmm. They don't want to keep Cass
because they know that I would take them out before you.
Before Tim.
If you keep me safe this week, I'll stay in front of Tim even. If you keep me in this game, I use the veto on you, Tim. I've been so loyal to the Freak Show, and you two both fucked me over. All you had to do was win that veto. That veto was made for us.
This is the problem, though, Cass, is this is going to be all of us going on your word. And right now, your word hasn't been too great. So that, you can say that all you want. They'll be like, she won't. She'll get us out. She'll get us out.
If we, next week, would you want me to vote out Tim over the brothers? Yes. If you keep me safe this week, I will even stay in front of Tim. I'll do that. Because I need to save my own ass, Tim. At this point, you won the veto and you saved your own ass. I need to save my own ass now. You said
this is the other thing, though, is like if next week it came down to, like if Joel stayed, please don't say this to fucking Joel. But
I won't. I'm not.
I think I would keep Tim over Joel.
I think so too. But the brothers are keeping Joel over Tim.
Which is fine. But
I'm saying, if you have me in this house...
This is their thing, is they think that you and Tim are like an unbreakable bond.
No, we aren't. We are not an unbreakable bond.
Yeah, but my thing is, if I keep you in this game, you promise me the world, and then next week you vote out the brothers?
I won't. If you keep me safe this week, I'm only here because of you. And at this point, I need to make up for, not my word being shit.
You do.
I do, and that's the only way that I could even ever have a fighting chance in the end. And that could be my one move that could show that.
Well, that's the thing, is like,
I'm at rock bottom right now. I am going home, and I know that. And
I said that to the brothers. I'm like talking to them about it, and they're like, whatever. And I'm like, I have not once told Cass that she's staying this week. She like 100% thinks she's going because that's what I've been thinking. And then like now I'm just kind of opening my brain to the fact that Joel, like that's
Joel
the thing.
is when I looked at him in his eyes last night, and he said, yeah.
Tell me more about your conversation.
He comes over, he says, yeah, so I was just talking to Phil in the hot tub area. He was telling me, bro, we're in Final 3, we're getting out Tim next week. And
I cannot believe that this is what he comes over.
And then he was like, so if I was in final, he said, obviously I want to take Tim to final 2 because I think I could beat him, but like 100%. They said, who do you think I should take to final 2 over Kelsey and the brothers? And he said, because right now I think I should get Kelsey out next week and then be in final 3 with Tim and the brothers because I think both of them would take me to final 2. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? When I've helped you this whole game, I've been your punching bag. You know I'm at my lowest point, so upset that I know I'm going home Thursday. Because you guys couldn't get your shit together in that veto because you've been playing everybody in this house. You promised me that you would, right before the veto, that, you know what, Cass, 3 shows intact, I'm going to win that veto, I'm not going to come. He said these exact words, I will not leave that backyard until I have that veto necklace around my neck. I'm winning that and I'm taking you off the block, Cassandra. That's what he said to me.
Tim said that?
No, Joel said that to me.
Joel said that.
Joel said that to me. And then he shook your hand and said, I will not use a veto if I win it.
I know.
And that's why he went all fucking shaky and lost it. He could have easily won that veto. But guess what? He wasn't loyal to me. He wasn't loyal to you. He's been loyal to no one in this game. He's been playing every single person in this house. And I was like, you're just looking for my jury vote right now. I'm not helping you. I've helped you this whole game. I've been your punching game.
And you know what? If you were in jury and it was Joel standing there, I wouldn't vote for him if I were you.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not.
But there's a hell of a lot of people in jury that would.
Thing is also, I swear on everything. I'm going home. I have to make a deal with you and be honest and true to it.
I want to stop calling this shit deals. I don't want to call them deals.
Whatever you want to call it. Tim has used a veto on himself. He didn't use it on me. So if that means going against him next week to stay and get through this week, then that's what I'm going to have to do. And I think if I am up next to Tim at the end, he'll beat me because people think that he carried me to the end. Just like people would have thought Jared carried you to the end.
Fucking bullshit.
People don't see anything that we've done, and I know I won't win against him. If you keep Joel, he will most likely come after you because he wants the brothers and Tim in the final 2. I mean, the final 3 with him.
The problem is the brothers really don't want me to do it.
I know they don't.
And they don't trust you, and they think that you and Tim would just stick together, that both of you would take each other, and then it would be like us 2 against them 2. And right now, like, they think that.
Do they not see that?
They're saying that
Joel's with Tim.
No, they're saying that Joel is with us.
No,
He's
but
picked his side.
Joel's with Tim. Joel told me that last night.
Yeah, but he said to you, maybe I'll take Kelsey to the end.
If it's you, Tim, and Kelsey. But you and the brothers, I mean. He's not sure. His plan right now is to work with Tim because he thinks he could beat Tim in the end and to get you out next week. That's his plan. That, obviously, the brothers want to keep him because that's not them.
I think right now he doesn't know for sure.
I think he does.
Out of me and the brothers, though.
I think he does.
Because I think that he thinks that he can beat me and he can't beat the brothers. Which is fine. Like, you don't, like, it's, like, I think that he is wrestling with that right now.
But, you know, the brothers do not want to keep me because they know that I would take you over the brothers.
They don't. It's fine if it's me that you want to keep. They want to make sure that you wouldn't vote out them over Tim.
If you guys keep me safe this week, I will tell Tim in front of you guys, I'm going out on Thursday. I know that. If me staying this week means that I have to vote out Tim next week, that's what I'm going to do.
They think that
Tim told me that all bets are off. That he's not working with me anymore. He's playing an individual game.
They also think that Tim will keep you. They think that you 2 will just. They're like, you're keeping an unbreakable bond in the game.
That's not how it is, though.
Which it's true. I did stand there and say, you 2 are a dynamic duo. One of you needs to leave this week. I don't care which one of it is. One of you needs to go. But that was before I really actually started. Like, even the way he's been acting this week, talking about his learning disability all of a sudden, something that I've never even heard about in 6 or 7 days.
Even last night.
Like, he's using that as a card. Like, he's using that as like a card now, and it's like, no.
And now he's trying to get my jury vote by saying he's never had friends in his life and how I was a friend to him. You were just saying in front of the rest of the house that Levita was your only friend in this house. When I was a friend to Joel.
And the funny thing about, another thing that I've been thinking about is the fact that Levita 100% trusted Joel, having no idea that he was working with you. No, and that's what I said to the brothers. I'm like, he has been playing every single person in this house, including Cass.
Yeah.
And you boys. I'm like, he's playing you boys.
He is going to go with Tim because he thinks he could beat Tim. They're going to be an unbreakable bond, those two. If you keep me safe when I know I'm going, like, I want to go with you guys. I will go with you guys and vote Tim out. Because everyone just sees that, even viewers, that I'm just in love with Tim. I've done everything Tim has said. I look like his bitch. I used the veto on him last week, breaking that deal with the brothers because I didn't want to go against my alliance. And guess what? He fucked me this week.
Now you regret it.
Now I regret it.
This is the problem though, Cass, is nobody trusts your word.
I know,
because your word is shot to hell.
Because I used the veto on
like
Tim
the end of the
week.
Notebook. Your word is shot to hell now, don't you think?
Funny. I'm going home Thursday.
And this is the thing, is I just said to the brothers, I'm like, look.
The brothers will never agree with it though, because they know that Joel will take them. Like, if it's you three in the end, they think that Joel is with them. That's what they think. Even next week with Tim here, they think Joel's with them.
The problem too about this is, like, it doesn't matter what you say to the brothers at this point. You can go say whatever
They will
you
never
want.
agree with it.
They just won't believe you.
No. I know.
So tell Phil now.
Tell me what.
I want to talk game right now. I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm going to have a good day in the sun. Right now, I know I'm going home Thursday.
Do you?
As of right now, yes, I'm going home Thursday. And I know my word is shit in this game, and that's my own fault. And I look back at every single move that I made in this game, and it's just whatever. Just stupid. Okay, so you were right. I should have not used a veto on Tim. I know that. Well, it's too late now, and I...
What are you saying? Now you want to be loyal to me once again, or?
I just don't know how I can get through this week.
Joel will not get Tim out. He will get me out before Tim. He would even probably get you boys out before Tim.
He wants to work with Tim. It's so obvious.
He said, this is the thing. It's like I don't think that you'll believe anything, and I don't think that you have to. I don't
you
even need to
shouldn't
believe
believe anything that I say because I've broken my word to you. I know that.
But he said between. He knows he wants to work to Tim because Tim has said to him that I think you're the winner. I know that you did that to me, and I know whatever. I still think that you're the winner. I still think you've played the best game.
You know what? I'm not going to
Out
talk
of
for
Kelsey
Tim.
and
You
the
guys
brothers.
just need to talk to Tim yourselves
I'm going to. I haven't talked to Tim yet.
and talk within each
So
other.
you're telling me, if you and Tim stay in this game together, you're not going to be working together anymore,
No,
and you're gonna.
I'm going home
And then
Thursday.
if you win veto, you would send Tim out before me.
I will, at this point, me to get through this week, I protected Tim. I protected Joel this whole game. I used a veto on Tim because I thought he would do the same to me. And this week, they didn't fucking try in the veto competition. They came and promised me a plan that Joel would win it, and then Joel came to you and shook your hand and said he wouldn't use it on me. And he came to me and told me, I'm not leaving that backyard without that veto necklace around my neck, and I will use it on you, Cassandra, so we keep the streak show intact.
He said,
This could be all lies, though.
Go ask them.
All of this could be just.
I know,
lies.
that's why it's
To
like
get-
I'm not,
for
that's
you-
why, Kelsey, I said I don't want to talk to them because I know they know, like,
the thing about
what
that,
they think
though,
of
is
me.
everything that he is saying has been a lie this entire time as well. He's just done it better than Cass. He
I'm
has
just-
done it way better.
I know that if Tim, well, I don't know about Tim, but I know if Cass wins the veto, I'm going home next Thursday. I'm gonna.
and if Joel
she's-
wins it, she would go home.
and that's why I'm saying I don't care.
But Cass,
But at
this is
this point-
what I'm saying to Cass. I'm saying I don't know. I truly don't know. Right now, she is going home.
I'm
And
going
Joel,
home.
Joel would maybe get Tim out with the veto
He
No,
will
he
not
wouldn't.
get
He will
Tim
not.
out.
because he knows he can't beat Tim in physical comps.
He thinks
But
that
he needs
Joel will
somebody
take
to win those
that-
comps for him.
And he knows if it's you and if the final three is Tim, Joel, and you,
That he
Tim
will-
wins the final three HOH. The final HOH, he'll take
Joel.
you.
No, he'll take Joel.
He will take
You
Joel.
really think after him getting fucked up, Tim's whole game is if you fuck me over,
The
you're dead.
underdog. No.
I don't think we can say exactly what Tim will do right now.
No,
because
you
we
guys
don't-
need, that's what I'm saying. Don't talk to me. I know what you think of my, and that's my fault. And I'm sorry for that. And I
And if
know
you get
that.
out of this situation, you deserve all 100, every single 100.
No, she doesn't.
No,
I
don't.
truly,
I'm still.
I truly think that if it's Joel standing at the final with any of us, including, he thinks that he'll beat Tim, hands down. He doesn't know which one of us he can beat, and right now he's trying to decide which one he wants to work with.
And I'm trying to get advice
Do you think I
from
can
me.
beat Kelsey, or do you think I can beat the brothers? That's what he's
He already
wrestling
thinks
with.
I'm out. So, to this point I am. But it's like, you know I'm at my lowest point. I know I'm going home Thursday and you're coming to me when I've been your punching bag this whole game. I've protected you this whole game. Made sure no one knew that you were the third person in this alliance. Made up that it was Nikki so that nobody would get mad at you, Joel. And you're coming to me and just talking about your game. And I'm being like, hey, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Nothing.
Saying, who do you think that I can beat in the end?
Between
who would you vote
if it's
over?
the brothers and Kelsey. Because he said, I was just talking to, well, I came out here, I said goodnight to you guys. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I couldn't sleep and it was too hot, so I went and sat on the red couch. He came over and said, yeah, I was just talking to Phil in the hot tub area, and he was just saying, oh, congratulations, but we're in final 3. We'll get Tim out next week, and we're in final 3.
Never said that.
Well, that's what he told me.
Whatever.
That's what Joel told me.
And I knew he was gonna have to go ahead and talk to everyone else because he was like final 3, then final 2, and I was like, sure, whatever.
Oh, wait, well, that's what he came and told me, whatever.
I think
that's
that-
why I don't even want to, because I'm just like,
I think when you're
I'm just
looking at
so
people's words, when you're looking at somebody that gives you their word, yes, Cass made a mistake and she made a deal with you and didn't use it, but she kept her word to Tim. Joel, I think that Joel did have a possibility of using that POV.
She's gonna still keep her word towards Tim.
no, I won't.
We're
done.
You want me to go final? You want this to be the final 3?
I literally
Next
just
week I'm saying if I am that vote and if you guys save me this, I'm going home. So if you guys save me this week, I owe you guys, and I will do whatever you guys want me to do. And if that's going against him, he's told me, we're done. I'm playing an independent game. He decided that after the veto, when he found out the 3 show was done, and that Joel went against him, and that he doesn't know anything of my word anymore because no one trusts my word in this house. He said he's playing independently and what's best for Tim. Okay, and he always told me this whole game he wants to get the best player to the end. Well, then use the veto on me if that's what you thought. You've told me before you thought that, but he said, I don't know the best players. Every minute it changes. I'm going home. So if you guys save me this week and it's you and Tim on the block, I will vote Tim out because I owe you. And I need to do one thing where my word is true in this game. I'm telling you that because I know I'm going home this week. I can go this week or I can go next week.
And right now, you guys are my priority. But
I know you always take you and you always take you. I know that. I just want to get through this week.
And
Joel has lied to every single person in this house.
He has
Yeah.
he has literally
I've lied
manipulated.
too.
Look at last week.
Like, it's just,
I'm not blind to Joel, guys.
This is the
I
thing,
know
though.
a lot more than either of you even.
well,
No.
I'm
My
sure
only
you,
downfall is trusting people.
that's
not-
because,
Really, my
no, that's
downfall.
because you're a
not-
good guy.
And that's not a downfall. Look at where you are at right now. I just think that, like, initially I put them up. I was like, you guys are a dynamic duo. You've come so far, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, it's
Tim
actually...
would cut me in a second if that meant benefiting his game, and that's what he did. He knew if he didn't use a veto on me, I was gone. I knew that too. And that's what he decided. So that means all bets are off. He said himself.
But you guys could be working this whole thing together.
Joel,
this whole
no.
angle could be an act
It could
to
be.
keep you guys in
It's
sync.
not an angle, though, because Cass this entire...
Yeah.
This is me coming to you and coming up with this all on my
Tim
own.
and Joel will work together.
Cass has not been saying any... Like, Cass has not been trying to talk me into keeping her because literally from the moment she's been on the block, I've said, Cass, you're going home. Like, I'm not changing my answer. I love you. You're my friend, but you're not you're going
Her
home.
and Tim could be arguing, like fake arguing. Fake broken up.
This is Cass's downfall, is that her word is shot to hell, but
And guess what? They're both smart enough to come up with something fucking elaborate to
I
fool
think
everybody.
I think that his word is a hell of a lot worse than her word.
Oh yeah?
I honestly
Really?
do.
He
I
came to me also
honestly
and said
do.
he wants Tim in final 2 with him. And I'm sure he was in here with you and told you, I want to go to final 2 with
And
you.
he's been here with me saying, I want to go to finals 2 with you. I want to see somebody like you in this game. I think you played this game so great. It's because he wants us to take him.
He thinks right now everyone's taking him. He's trying to plan if he does win that final. He already thinks I'm out. There's no... And that's why he wanted to take me to final 2, because he knew that he could beat me. If he gets to final
Joel has
2...
been the perfect pawn this entire game because no one will ever get Joel out because they think that Joel is with them. At least with Cass, it's like, once her cards were shown, it's like she stayed true to that. She's like, this is who I'm with. This is...
I think Joel's been one of the biggest players in this game. He's worked with every single person and has lied to every single person. Was with every single person in this house. He positioned himself so perfectly that he was never a target.
And I...
And it's because he was
if
drunk.
I'm here, if you or Tim win veto next week, I'm going home.
No, you're
with
not.
My
If
brother.
you save me this week, I owe you my life in this game. I want to be here so badly. And I know Tim turned on me this week. Everyone turned on me this week. If I stay this week,
So you would, if you win veto,
If you guys
you'd vote
vote-
him out before me?
if you guys keep me this week, we're not together anymore. We aren't.
What should I think?
I don't know.
We aren't. We're
Last
not an
we
unbreakable
Walked into
bond.
this world.
No, me and Kelsey were just talking, and then we're just talking about Joel, whatever.
She's saying if I keep her this week,
That's what you're
she
scared
is
of, though.
going. Her
Lying.
final 3 is basically who's in this room except for you, which is
She might do that.
We're not together anymore. We're not an unbreakable
not.
bond. If he knew by not using the
thing
veto
is,
on me that
Cass
I was
and
going
were
home.
never the unbreakable bond ever. Joel and Cass were together before I joined. It was the week that those two were on slop, and I came to them and said, "Hey guys, I know you two are like," because they were the ones that taught me this game. And it was always Joel, me, and Cass. And then when Joel did that to us this week, I was like, I always felt that
So
Joel
wait.
and Cass were closer than Cass and I were.
If
And Joel and I were quite close.
let's say she goes this week,
Yeah.
after
fine.
saying all that, you and veto, you're sending Joel home for turning on you
No.
because he fucked. Yeah.
I don't know. It would just be in the moment.
Joel wants to go to the end with Tim, and you told me that last night.
Told me that and told him.
And
So it's
don't-
irrelevant.
I wouldn't hold him to it. Like, I'm not someone that remembers grudges. Like,
Tim knew by
it
not
just
using.
was. I said to Joel, look, I don't hate you for it, because in that moment it made me reach within myself and find something that I had the strength on my own. And I wouldn't have found that had he had our back.
Tim knew, though-
Joel has played everyone in this house, including these two. Cass has played everybody, but she was loyal to those two.
She's still loyal to this guy. I'm going home next week.
No, you're not.
If you're still here and he wins veto, I'm going home.
If you guys save me this
if-
week, I owe you two.
Yeah, you.
Feel like I mean it when I said after that veto, like, that wasn't a performance. That was the truth coming out, that I was, because I was angry at Cass, because I thought Cass and Joel had something together in that competition where they knew that as long as I didn't win, I was going home. I felt Joel was protecting Cass, and Cass was a part of it. That's why I was angry at her, and I didn't want to even talk to her. Like, I was like,
You didn't.
fuck off on my own
Joel
person.
I came to your
Joel
room
told me
crying,
Joel
Kelsey.
Joel told me to put you and Cass on the block.
Yeah.
No, me and
Because he
brother.
knew that
The brothers and Cass.
I think he's in love with Cass. I think he's.
No, I think he's been playing me this whole game. When I looked into his eyes last night, he wasn't
So,
consoling me.
Guys,
That is a good
guys,
game.
all I care about is the veto next week. Moving
you-
forward, I don't care about what's behind us.
But first, you have to find out who wins HOH next week.
It doesn't matter who wins HOH, really. It's all about the veto. There's 3 people.
Ah.
Whoever wins the veto chooses who the final 3 is.
Right.
All right.
So if there's both of you here, you're now telling me if you stay this week, you're gonna vote him out.
I would.
Because you sure as hell won't vote her out. So it's basically between us two. And you guys have been working together all game. You used the veto. You lied to my face.
I think she's figured out that she maybe can't beat me.
People think that he carried me to the end of this game.
Yeah.
People see me
And
in
if
his
us two
shadows.
Get to the end.
Just like people thought Jared was dragging
it's
Kelsey
like
to
good
the end.
cop, bad cop. At the end of the day, people would choose
And
the good
the
cop
thing
over
is,
the bad
Tim
cop.
knew that if he did not use a veto on me, that I was going home. He knew that.
Yes.
And
yeah,
he chose
and I
not to
made
use it on me. That
choice.
means, and he said, we're done. I need to save my own butt
I
now
could've-
and figure out my new game. I did
nearly
stay loyal to
use
those
it
two.
on her for the simple fact of then she'd stay in the game and I might go home. But I went, nah, I don't support how she's played this game.
Sorry guys, maybe this is all like an act so that you guys get through and then
It's
still.
not. Like, I haven't talked to them individually. This is like me just being like, guys, this
Like
is
you
also an
have to all
option.
understand where
I
my
said to
paranoia
Cass-
comes from.
Yeah.
I said that to Cass. I'm like, no one's going to believe anything that you say. At
I know
this
that,
point,
and that's why I haven't
and that's your
campaigned.
problem.
Because I know my word means shit. I made a deal with you, and then I used it on him,
don't
but I
even
was
know
loyal
who
to
I'm
him.
voting for.
He doesn't.
Like, I am considering.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna vote to evict you. I
Yeah.
can't vote to keep you. Like I just can't.
Well, then that means I'm going home.
Well, no, it's up to him. And Look, you've.
If
She'll
you
do what she
guys,
wants to do.
if you
Phil,
vote to
though,
keep me this
Phil,
week,
the thing that you're saying though is she has done all of this shit.
and I've
He
got
has
all the
done the
heat.
exact same shit.
Exact
he just
same moves. Even
if not
gave us
worse.
the information to make Cass do those moves.
he has played.
Whether that
But
was
even
false.
right here, like
He
you're
is the
sort of
snake
defending
in-
her already.
You're
No, but
calling.
I'm saying he
I know that
was
she
the
was a
one
bullet.
He was the one
She
that
was a-
could come out and win this thing.
I know that she took
you
some
He
can't-
hits for him.
outsmarted her. She didn't outsmart him.
I know. And I'm just thinking, I know that you're not fully loyal to Joel anymore, obviously.
I'm not fully loyal to anyone anymore. That's what this week is the proof
You
to
call
me.
her a snake. That is the real snake in the grass. He has been manipulating and playing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I said I don't want to talk game anymore till the end.
No, it's like that, but
I'm saying if you
I'm not
Vote to
saying
keep
I'm
me
not
this week.
saying that keeping Joel is a bad move. I'm not.
I
I'm
would,
just saying I
oh,
want
because
people.
he doesn't even know where he's voting yet. Right now, I have 0 votes. He doesn't know where he's voting, and I know you're voting against me.
Cass, you lied to my face.
I
and
know that.
saying the oldest trick in the book.
I'm gonna
the
get a
big-
drink. I'll be back.
See-
So did he.
Okay.
He's been lying to your face just as much.
He
his
would have
entire
voted
game.
him
They're
to
co-
stay.
they've been
But
together this whole time.
Joel-
They're both guilty of it.
Hello, Joel said to me,
I know they're both guilty
use
of
the
it.
veto because then my cards won't be shown. He knew that me and Tim would never vote him out because we were 100% loyal. He said, use the veto, put me up. He was okay to sacrifice himself to go up on the block just so it wouldn't show you that he was with us. He was going to vote Tim to stay. He wanted to final 3 with me and Tim.
I think that Joel is the way bigger player here.
He was the one that
way
came
bigger
into the
player.
pantry
and that is
during
why
the
he's
veto,
such a big
me,
player,
Tim,
is
and-
because nobody has seen him as that big player.
Because I've taken all the bullets for him. I've been his punching bag.
So if I vote to save you this week,
If you vote to save me this week, I owe you 2. I will vote Tim out next week because Tim showed
what
me
if
this.
Tim votes to save you?
I don't know if he would. He respects your game more than mine.
Well, and he might vote to say
changes
Joel. We
his
don't
winner
know what
every
the
2
hell Tim's
seconds.
we don't know what the hell Tim's going to do. I said when I came up and started talking about all of this with Cass, I said I'm like the reason why I would be voting you out this week is because you would vote against the brothers, and I'm not letting that happen. Like I'm now working.
But look,
She's 100%
guys,
loyal to
I
you.
know this game, Cass. I know this game just as much as you do.
I know.
And pairs, they do this really
you two,
well.
I know we'll take each other too. Tim will beat me in the end because people think that he dragged me to the end. Him and Joel fucked me. I'm done with him. I was 100% loyal to those 2 boys.
Joel-
Well, the person you have to talk to is my brother, because he'll be hard to convince too. He's
know.
harder to convince than me.
I know.
Cass, if you
If you keep me this week, I'm
This
going
isn't
home
this-
you
Thursday.
can't laugh in my face.
I'm
after.
not
You
gonna
laughed in
laugh
my
in-
face last week. You laughed in my face.
Yeah, you fucked up, dude.
I
You
fucked
did.
up last week. I know
But,
that.
but this is what I'm saying is
You literally laughed
this is what I'm saying.
at me
it
this
was
is what I'm
uncomfortable
saying.
laugh.
for trusting you.
It was an
It
uncomfortable
was
laugh. I don't.
really mean. And if
But I
I
didn't
felt
mean to be
really,
mean.
really like a shit, yeah.
And that's why I came up to your room after. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, is this too soon? I'm sorry.
The thing that I'm saying is you're putting this all on Cass when the entire time.
He was the one that came in my room last week and said,
I'm-
we need to put the brothers up, and if the brothers take themselves off, we need to get rid of Jared.
Okay, so
He's the one that
the
came and
thing
told
is
me
right
all
now-
the info you guys were telling me in the hot tub area that Sunday night came crying. He was like, they were calling you this, that, drinking your name, through the mud and back, through the mud and back. The brothers, you, and Jared in this hot tub area. Like, he was throwing all of you under the bus and making me turn against you guys. And he did it. And
I
he's
hardly
still
said
standing.
4 words.
Yeah, well,
And Jared was
whatever.
drunk, and
Yeah, so it was whatever. But he always runs and tells me everything that you say, Jared said. And he was always sitting in the middle, sitting pretty.
And he's the one that went up there and said you got to put the brothers up against Nikki this week.
He said to Kelsey to put you and me up on the block this week. He's loyal to Tim. Tim and him are loyal to each other. Because Tim always saw him as the best player. He was the underdog. He was the guy that nobody thought could win this thing. And he got to the end. He outsmarted me. He played a better game than me.
Cass,
Everyone thought I was a liar.
You know, the reason right now I'm struggling so much is I know how good of a game I've played. And you know how good of a game I've
I
played.
know.
And if I fucking do this again, believe you again, you fuck me over,
I will not do
all
that.
of it's out the window.
But you're doing the same
I
thing by
am
bringing
telling
Joel.
you, if you...
I know.
I'm
but
sitting
I
on my
feel like
deathbed
I'm
right
beating
now.
him more than I could beat.
I'm sitting on my deathbed right now.
No.
I am going on Thursday. Tim went against me. I'm no longer with him, and he's made that clear, abundantly clear right after the veto competition. If you keep me this week, my loyalty is to you two. If you and Tim are up on the
You're
block,
saying that to Kelsey too.
yeah. I will vote Tim out next week.
I'm like, the reason
I will vote Tim out next week.
Because you'll lose to both of us in the final two.
I will lose to Tim too.
Then
I know
get
I'm
her-
playing
then
for
You'll lose
second.
to everyone.
then,
So
get,
I know.
then get her out next week.
I know that. But
I'm
if-
saying you're here. She's promising you
and
things
you guys
too.
easily can get me out
She's not
next
promising. She said I want to make a deal. And I'm like, I'm not making any fucking deals. I'm not. I'm like, the only thing I need
There's
you to
no final two that's being made. It'd be a final three.
week. It would be a final 3. If I am here next
And then
week,
you know that we're taking each other.
I know that I would have to win it. I'm playing for second anyways.
And then you can.
I want to get to final 4 so I can do the red carpet thing. Okay, that's been my goal to make it to final 4. You know what I'm talking about.
I just think that Joel has played a way better game. He's played all of us, including Cass.
I think if Joel gets to the end, he
even
wins.
played Levita. Like when I was in that room with Levita, Levita's like, you have to get in there and get to Joel. He's the only honest and trustworthy person in that house. And I said that to Joel. I'm like, Levita told me that I need to protect you and I need to take you, like we need to work together because you're so loyal, so trustworthy, so honest. And he's like, yes, 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 yes. Levita had no fucking idea that he was in the alliance with this one.
That's why, like, he's just played everyone in this house. Like,
He's played a very, very good game. And if he makes it to the end, then he'll probably beat all of us.
I think he would win if he got to the end. I will never win if I get to the end, but I know I probably won't even get there. I want to make final
I
4 so we
know,
can
but
do the
I
red
know that
carpet
if
thing.
Tim wins the veto, I'm gone.
No.
No.
And he has a very good chance of winning the veto. Who's he gonna kick out?
Yeah, but
You?
so what does that matter?
Her?
What does that matter if it's you or Joel? He'll take Joel over you. as
He'll
well.
always take
No,
Joel
Joel will
over
be
you.
gone by then.
No, but if it was Joel instead of
next
me
week.
there.
Yeah, next week.
I'm
no,
saying Joel
but I'm saying
instead of
if
Cass.
Joel was there instead of me, he will 100% take Joel
He
over.
would take Joel over me?
Yes,
Tim
100%.
would take Joel over me.
100%.
I'll ask
120%.
Tim.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
He told
put
me
you-
yesterday that
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you
Tim
said
told me yesterday that
The
he
winner.
would
His
lose
winner?
second place to me.
Listen,
So that's what I'm
listen.
saying. Don't you,
Linda,
go
honey,
talk to Tim.
But when you just said to him now,
Go
like, so
talk
you
to
would go
Tim.
against Joel next week, he was like, said nothing. He didn't say yes. He was like,
Everyone thinks I'm Tim's bitch, even the viewers. That's why
It's for
they're
that.
asking me
It's for
questions.
that.
That's
why.
why they're asking me questions like, "Oh, are you in love with Tim?" It's embarrassing. I want to get Tim out myself, and I will if you guys keep me this week. I'm telling you that. I promise on every. I know my word means shit.
But
so you're taking a huge
But
leap.
I don't care about you. Sorry, I do. But like, I care about him. You won't win the veto next week. You have the lowest chances. You're
Yeah.
the worst competitor. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's just honesty.
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
Tim,
sorry.
on the other hand, is probably one of the best competitors. And guess what? If it's us three to choose from, I'm gone.
No, he probably get me out
However,
at this point.
if it's
he'd probably get me out. He doesn't think that I like. He's never once in this
He
game.
hates my game. He hates my game.
he does not hate your game.
Yes, he does.
That's the biggest load of crap I've ever heard in my life.
No, he
If
doesn't.
he hated your game, he wouldn't work with you.
No,
the
because
whole
it
game.
benefits him.
He did say though. He's like, I don't support the way
There's
she's
a
played.
reason he's saying all this stuff.
Because it benefits him. He loves my game when it benefits him. When I break my word to you and use a veto on him, of course he loves it then.
What do you think he's gonna say? Oh, I love the way Cassandra played. I'm definitely gonna keep her. Yada.
But this is him saying shit like what like this is Cass leaving. Like
I'm leaving. I know I'm leaving Thursday. If you guys keep me this week, I told you what
Not really.
No one's
But I mean,
I'm just.
I just want sun.
I just assume that you guys are still working
we're
together.
not working
saving
together.
your
We
butt.
are not.
And if you do, then fuck, you guys are good.
We are not saving each other's butt. He knew by not
And
using
I
the veto
know-
on me.
terrified of Cassandra. In that, I think she will use me one day, and I'll look like a fool. And that's why I didn't use the veto on her, because I'm worried that family back home would be like, she's been playing you this whole game. And I would have gone home. I would have gone home next to Joel. I'm not going home to Cassandra.
If you keep me this week, I will vote against him because I'm not working with him. We're done. After that veto competition,
The only thing that I think, if I was to vote Cassandra to stay, is that up until now, I've always respected Joel and maybe not respected Cassandra as the player, not Cassandra as the person. Cassandra as the person is a good friend of mine who we've had a lot of fun in this game. Cassandra as the player is someone I've been afraid of this whole game and kept her close because I knew what she was capable of. Joel, however, this week showed himself to be the biggest player in the game who I think could win still. And I don't like that dirty game that he used. And I still don't know what actually happened in that veto comp. I still don't know who to trust or what happened. But all I know is that if he makes it through, He's very good. He's so smart when it comes to the game and the moves to play. Like, that's what I utilised him for, is he taught me the game, like with how to use vetoes and what were the chances and things like that, and the best moves to make.
He knows every single player of every single season by name, by season, what
Yes.
day they played, what card, like.
What competition it was for what week in every season. Be like,
It's
hey, what was
just-
Final 5 in Season 10 of BBUS?
It's
Knows it.
phenomenal that doesn't translate to competition wins in a memory
Okay.
competition. He can remember
Okay.
everything.
Think about it. Don't say anything. Don't say you're keeping
No, I
notes.
said K. Just throw the next veto. You can go for the HOH, just throw the veto.
I'll throw the veto.
She doesn't even have to really throw
I
it.
don't have to throw it. I'm not good at competition. You said that yourself. I'm the worst competitor in this game.
Whatever. No one's gonna throw any competitions going here on out.
You know you'd beat me in any veto competition.
No. You have a good brain.
I.
My brother's playing
You
next
saw my
week.
face during that HOH competition.
She tried to throw a competition.
All I
she won
know
it.
is that how much you've lied to me. I know he has too.
Just as much, if not more.
I think more.
Okay, I know.
I think more.
Who can I beat as
Cass.
a pair? Tim or Joel again, or Tim and Cass? Cass and Tim are far more dynamic, powerful, I think, than
Tim
this
doesn't
guy.
even know if he's keeping me this week. Like,
That's why I've been teasing her. 'Cause I make
he
light
thinks
of
I'm already out the door.
awkward
Everyone in this
situations.
house knows I'm leaving Thursday. That's why when Joel came and talked to me last night, he talked to me as if it's already gone.
He's trying to get a jury vote, is what he was doing. And trying to say which one out of the two of us should he
And
take
he-
if he could.
He wouldn't take us. No
Who
one's
take
gonna
Tim?
take my brother and I.
What do you mean take you?
Well, if they have a choice, if we don't win, if I don't win HOH next week or the veto, I'm going home.
I don't think you are.
I don't think so either. Not if you keep me this week.
Okay.
Is
that Joel?
Yeah. I'm all about journeys. And the journey with you guys, it's just about fate. It's kind of like we went against each other and we're still both here. And maybe it's because it's not over. I don't know who will beat each other out of you or me. I don't know if it's about that. I think it's about
really don't.
truth.
Truce?
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
what
that's
I was
what I've
saying
wanted
in that
for
moment
weeks.
after the veto. I was like, mate, like, can we just clean slate all these other people that have tried to turn us against each other?
It was like
and
Jared.
I have been
and us.
against you. I have been.
I know.
Thinking things that I don't know if I got wrong. And
I
maybe
know.
I was intimidated by you guys because I saw in you aspects of myself in a younger version. It's weird.
I feel like you were against
Scared
us
me a little
far
bit.
more than we were against you, at any point.
But you never told me that, so it's
I was,
kind
and
of,
because I felt
I just
like
listened to everybody else, and I was just
Yeah.
sick of listening to everybody else. I was just this week
I feel like
made me
people-
go, I'm
that's
sick.
why this is
I can't
refreshing.
trust anyone. And well, it wasn't any. It's not the people, it's the players, and I just went. I just don't want to doubt the people anymore because of the player. I just want to trust in myself and just go with my gut.
You'll lose to him in the final too.
I'm not taking him to the end. I know I'm going this Thursday. That's why it's like I have no hope.
You might beat me in the final too. You know what? You want to know why I tell you that?
Why?
Because I'm the only person you've really.
Fucked over?
Fucked over.
And that's respectable in this game.
No.
Yes, it
no,
is.
no.
Yes, it
No,
is.
no.
Yes,
She
it
is,
Look at
is.
the
she is definitely not.
Who was on the block? Dead man walking. Got themselves out of it. Cassandra.
No.
Twice.
No.
Got her ally out of it.
No.
Those are moves
She's
that
turned
people
her back
vote
on Raul. She's turned her back on
Doesn't
Nikki.
matter.
She's turned her back
No
on
one
Jared.
on that jury likes Cass.
No one.
No
and-
one
and
on the
they
jury
don't-
likes
and they
me.
don't respect
Maddie
her game.
hates me. Maddie will vote for you. Raul hates me. Mitch
Raul,
never liked
Jared,
me.
Mitch,
You, I am playing for second, and I know that.
I'm more worried. I'm not worried, but I just want to know if what you say is true. You guys are really dead to each other.
I don't trust her as far as I could throw her, and she knows
And
It's
that
been the
being
same line
said-
the whole game.
That being said, is this a
He
charade
knew I'd be gone. If he did not use a veto on me,
to save you?
yeah, if he didn't use a veto to save me,
But then
That I was
he
gone.
may have went home.
She
So
put on the waterworks, and I almost fell for it.
I was upset. I was emotional.
I
She's-
don't know. I don't believe a word that.
you
It-
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I keep saying to her, and I get cranky at her when I'm like, "Is this real? Like, just show me something real."
And then after this,
I don't even know if this is. I don't
when
know.
you
I don't.
see, the thing is, yeah, okay, you go back up into the blue room and say, "Yo, Tim, like it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah, Tim, we're gonna be together." Is that what's gonna
And
happen?
I think I don't even know.
That's
if I
my
want that
mind.
to happen.
I'm letting it all
Tim
out.
I don't even think Tim's voting for me. He's still deciding pros and cons. He's already talking like I'm gone. Like
I
I'd be
think I
loyal to you
works
guys.
better with Joel, in terms of the three.
He's respected his game more than mine, up until this point.
Everyone has.
Joel's logical. You know all the moves, Joel. You know he's just rational. Cass overplays. She's emotional. She's just.
You're emotional.
This week I was a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I get emotional.
My brother's gonna shut all this down right away.
I know.
First of all, he wasn't here, and
Where is he?
yeah, he's in the
Music,
music.
yeah.
Or something.
I go pee.
And
This is Big
my
Brother.
head hurts. My head hurts.
What?
Sorry if you want to keep.
You know why I have
I know.
a very large
I know. You shouldn't.
hesitation
Trust my
to
word.
voting to save you.
I know.
In part because this guy's a complete beast animal who will beat me in the veto next week.
I don't think I will. I think that's all I had. No, I might. But
And then if
It
he
was
chooses
just-
between, he'll send me home before Kelsey.
No, I don't think he necessarily would. Tim is
because
never.
I do silly. I did the math last night. It's not. Oh, yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about that. But
I'm
I'm
probably.
just thinking out loud, guys.
I'm probably
sorry.
the only person in this house that Tim has never said thinks that I could win this game. Legit. And it's fine. I don't take offense to it.
What's that? As in,
You've
that
never
you
ever.
could win the game.
You said it
Oh,
to Jared.
you could win the game
You said
easy
it to the
because
brothers.
of the heart. The same reason why the girl who came second on my show nearly beat me. You're that same player. The same player, and she nearly beat me. And I'm also afraid of that. That at the end of the day, Australia
I think
had
the
a
brothers.
heart for that girl
They've always
because
had like a.
she
weird
had
thing. That's the same thing
kind
he's had
of
with Joel.
been the sweetheart and played with her heart,
I hope he
and
did
I
that.
was just this beast of a player.
Joel,
Yeah. And there was people that will always.
did you tell
reward that.
Kelsey you'd want to go?
And that's
you'd want
what
to
the
see her
jury
win?
is. I think the jury will.
What's that?
Because did you tell Kelsey you'd like to see her win?
I said Kelsey has a pretty good resume. I think she has some jury votes that everybody would assume are guaranteed.
Did you say I want to be final two with you?
No,
Kelsey's been underestimated, so.
I think.
So the thing is, I'm trying to figure out is where were the true loyalties and stuff, like, because
Yeah, I wonder.
did you tell Tim that you want to go final two with him?
No.
No.
Her?
Yes.
Not her.
No.
You just kind of said it, Joel. You
didn't
did say
say
that.
that.
You did say that you would like to see
I said I'd
me at
be-
the end.
I
You
said
didn't
it-
say I'm going to take you to final two, but you
No.
said I would like to see you in a final two.
I said if you made it in final two, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if anybody.
Yeah,
If
sure,
it
that's
was a
fine.
final two
That's fine.
situation.
Okay.
But if you stayed, you would take Tim to the final two. You'd want to be in final two with Tim.
No, I didn't say that.
You told me that last night on the right coaches.
No, I didn't.
Here
Are you lying?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying right now. That's why I'm seeing it right in front of him.
If she's lying, tell her, because I don't know what to believe, man.
Am I lying,
I
Joel?
didn't say that.
You didn't come into the red couches that I was sitting on and say, I just was talking to Phil outside. We're talking about, oh, yay, we're in final three.
I never
I
said.
don't want us to have a big argument.
We're not gonna have an
It's
argument.
not an argument.
I
It's a
don't wanna
game
have-
Like,
discussion.
I have
We're at
to
final
get to the
five
bottom
right
of
now.
everything.
I'm staying out of it. I'm just saying. You can never get to the bottom of it, Phil.
You just can't.
You can't. It's like a rabbit hole.
But we do.
And Cass, you got a very deep and complex rabbit hole, and so do you.
Okay.
That I'm finding out here. And she's.
I've
great.
just been taking the bullets for everyone.
If you want to stay, you'll have to campaign as well.
Okay.
I know. I'm just being. Not. I just still am told. I told you I'm voting to evict her, but she's.
I know.
She's opening up her box of truths.
Okay.
I'll call it that.
I'm on my
It's a
deathbed right now. I
Pandora's
know I'm
box.
leaving
It's a
on
Pandora.
Thursday.
I'm just saying, like, you've been
Those two will
one of
work
the
together.
kindest people to me,
Yes.
and so like, maybe you gotta talk to
She's
Kelsey.
fighting,
'Cause she could be the deciding factor.
Okay.
Because yeah,
And this isn't me playing emotionally. This isn't a friend thing. Like I love Cass, but I've told Cass since the moment she went up
That I
on the
was
block
going
that
home this week.
I think that I could be anybody in Final Two.
you could, Joel.
I don't think I could.
You
I
very-
don't-
Well,
I don't
we were
have any
looking at all the pictures
votes.
last night, and you were like,
What?
"Yeah, I could beat everyone in
I
final
never
two."
said that. What are you talking about?
And you didn't say you'd want to take Tim to final two.
No.
Okay, then I'm delusional.
I don't even know where I would stand after Final Four. After Tim said all bets are off, I don't know where I would. I honestly.
Are you
I'm
lying?
someone I don't
I'm not lying.
hold
Just like he
grudges.
came
well,
and
because
shook Kelsey's
you're
hand
saying he's
before the
like the
veto.
same way.
It's as if I've just walked in the doors for the first time this week.
You know
I'm
what though?
not.
This
It's
is a
'cause
prime
Cass.
example that
Clean slate.
you know what? You say you can't trust my word, you can't either because he promised me he'd
See, I don't
veto
know
on
who
me,
to trust.
And then he shook Kelsey's
And you're both
hand
on
and
the
said
block.
he wouldn't use the veto.
Can you trust anybody?
No.
No.
I know I could trust her.
I have nobody in this game. I'm going home Thursday. My two people that I was loyal to didn't have that return to me this week when
So now the question is, does it come down to who can win comps? I think you're both on an even playing field there. Then the second part is, what's
Well,
Tim
mental
thinking?
Cass has won.
She didn't even try to
The
win that.
veto.
She tried to throw
I
that
won
one.
competition.
With
You guys
a
are-
veto.
And that's
My
it.
You guys
dad
are
won the
even with
With the
the.
help of-
She
with
won
the
that
help of
mental
somebody
veto,
else.
and she came second.
I'll
in
give
the
you
other
even
one.
playing field on comps, okay? And then there's other aspects like her. I know what she would do if she
I
were
don't
to
think
choose.
there's any, like physical, yes, but it's just how you turn up on the day.
I will never win a physical.
I know, but it's what happens if other people win the physical. I know what she would do. I would
You guys will always
I'm gonna try to predict or assume to the best of my abilities what maybe Tim would do, which is fair.
You
What-
can't predict me.
Yeah,
would he,
that's
would he,
what I
would he
said.
cheer on the
That's
brothers?
what's hard.
We were out
Would
here
he-
talking about Tim would do this,
Yeah.
Tim
Would
would
he
do that.
help
I'm
the
like, I don't think any
brothers?
of us can say what Tim would do at this point.
But I think Tim would very much respect you being able to stay in this game this week. I would respect it. I told you I respected you lying to my face. But I can't be very hard to trust
Yeah,
you.
and I understand that. That's
I'm
why
sure
I
you
haven't
do.
campaigned to you because I know my word means shit to you,
Yeah, it does.
which is
Tim's word means something to me
Oh, thank you, Phil.
because he gives pros and cons.
just
what
changes
about
his mind a
his?
lot.
But last night I was like, am I the Charles Manson of reality TV? Like, do I make people do things?
Maybe you'll go down
do.
in history.
And therefore I'm not really accountable, but I made them do it.
No, you do.
But for
Charles
me, I think it
Manson
would be
went to
great for
jail.
myself to take Tim out because hey, everyone is already asking me questions. Are you in love with Tim?
But I
don't
give
feel-
them the both option, so then they choose their own fate. So I don't know if I do make them do it.
Right.
Surely they knew both
I'm
options.
thinking I need
don't
his
know.
votes.
I'm
not
over
100%
it.
worried
I'm
about
over
what's going
thinking
on.
it.
You're very good,
Tie.
Tim.
But I don't know how to do it. Like, that's what I thought. Would I ever be able to do like that show Unreal? Would I ever be able to be a producer and produce an amazing storyline